Hey Faith friends, it's Kathy with Bodybuilder Ministry. I got a quick sip of encouragement that I want to share with you. I believe it's going to fuel your faith. I believe it's going to challenge you a little bit. It's challenging my heart today. We're in the holiday season. We're all about Thanksgiving and the month of November. Thankful. I don't know about you, but I am so thankful for so many things. And the Lord's really prompting me about what all it is that I'm thankful for, and why I'm thankful for those things. And so when it gets down to, the end of the month, many people have done 30 days of Thanksgiving, or maybe you've done, just trying to list things that you're thankful for, or trying to stay in a spirit of Thanksgiving or giving thanks and everything. And sometimes we will get into a situation where we find ourselves just thanking the Lord for the same things over and over and not really challenging ourselves on more than that, like broadening our spectrum and our thought process of what all it is that He has blessed us with. We are blessed with such an incredible bounty of things that we have that so many other people don't have. And so I've really been doing that differently this year than ever before. And I'm realizing that as I have, you do kind of tend to get in this place of complacency where you do start off saying the same thing and thanking Him for the same things over and over and over. Last year in December, I did just a short little series kind of like this, where it was called Gifts of Gratitude. And I did a post each day on all of the different gifts that we receive from the Lord. So they were all spiritual things, thanking Him for, peace and His mercy and grace and protection and provision and all of those things. So when I started doing this one, I was like, okay, well, I want to do differently. So it really, really has been challenging me in my heart to think outside that regular box of things that you're thankful for. And I'm just being vulnerable here, very transparent with y'all. Maybe you do already think outside the box and have more things that you are thankful for, and you thank God for something different and additional every day. And my brain is super busy all the time, so I'm challenged in that a little bit, and I will pray and thank the Lord for many, many things. But then it's like, okay, so what's something else today that I haven't said thank you yet for, and haven't thanked Him yet for? But I also, as you know, when we get into these holiday seasons and everything, it is the enemy. The last thing he wants is for us to have holidays threaded with harmony. He wants to sow strife and bitterness and destruction and resentment, and to just disassemble the whole thing so that there's all kinds of issues there. He doesn't want us to be in unity throughout these seasons. Because that's what would make us all happy and rejoicing and everything. And if we're if we're not happy, we won't be thankful, and then we're ungrateful, and then our understanding is darkened, the scriptures tell us. And so I've had many opportunities in the last week. Offense has come knocking. Has the offense come knocking at your door? Offense comes knocking and knocking, and there's so many opportunities for that. Or for fear. Maybe fear has come knocking on your door. Fear comes knocking, and you know what? We have to make the choice to slam the door on offense, to slam the door on fear, and to say, no, I'm not doing that. Because the Lord spoke to my heart today and said, it's like Holy Spirit just began to chasten my heart. And yes, He welcomes my thanks. He welcomes my thanksgiving and the offers of thanksgiving that I'm giving Him. But He was kind of like, I really would like it better if your heart was pure. Scriptures tell us, who shall ascend to the hill? Who? He that hath clean hands and a pure heart. So it is so important. And our heart is designed to be His home. And we will clean up our houses this week for a company coming. And we will, be very strategic in the things that we're going to prepare. But is the motive of our heart to just do another day, it's my turn to say what I'm thankful for? Is that a ritual? Is that just a tradition that we do? Is that, let me think how creative I can be with this? We sometimes need to manage the motive of our heart, because we need our hearts to stay pure. and to stay clean. And I had to go today and do a little sweeping around. There was a little scratchy spot in my heart. I'm just being honest. And I had to do a little sweeping in there. I had put myself in heart check for a little while. So if your heart's feeling a little scritchy, maybe offense came knocking, maybe fear came knocking, maybe some symptoms of illness came knocking. I don't know. But you might want to consider managing the motive of your heart before you move on to thanking the Lord for that next thing on your list. I know I'm not the only one. I know the Lord wouldn't have impressed me to share this if I were the only one. Maybe He would have, just to see if I would obey. But I just get the feeling that this is for somebody. So I'm not sure who it is. So like it, share it, push it forward so that it can get to who it's supposed to be for. But just today, I want to challenge us in that, to manage the motive of our heart. Put ourselves in heart check, step aside away from everything and say, Lord, create in me a clean heart, renew a right spirit within me. Change my heart, oh God. Help me to have my heart in the right position and in the right place. I want my heart to be clean. I want my hands to be clean as I lift them up to you, to praise you and to give you thanks. Because if there's bitterness, unforgiveness, resentment, all of those things, if all an offense, if we're walking around off-ended, if all of that's going on in our heart, yes, He hears, and He loves to hear us say thank you, but He would so much rather if our heart was clean. So let's get our hearts clean and be ready. So I'm thankful for you. I am blessed by you. I appreciate you. So that's all I have for now from Bodybuilder Ministry. I want you today to make the choice to be encouraged and to know that you are loved. Bye.